Hello, Huskies back again with more New York Rangers franchise mode commentary in NHL 18. Last video we kicked off what is supposed to be our final season, and it's not going too hot. Wait, no, is this supposed to be our final season? Yeah, this is year 10. We're not doing great. I took a chance in the off season with some interesting free agent choices. I moved a couple guys. I mean, our team looks good in theory. I don't know if I've tried this lineup just yet. With Fritz on the second line, McLeod on the third line. I don't know if I've tried this. See, the issue that I'm noticing with this team right away is I don't have any two-way forwards. I have power forwards. I have power forwards for days. I have power forwards. I have snipers. I have playmakers. I have two two-way forwards, and they're both on the fourth line. I'm actually going to change that. While I like having snipers and goal scoring, our plus minus on that third line is atrocious. Casey Rankin is like the only guy down here doing decent, aside from Christopher Rifus. So I'm actually going to move McLeod to the fourth line. Actually, can Rankin play center? 74 faceoffs? Yeah, he can. So I'm going to move McLeod to the fourth line. We're going to put Rankin at center. And we're going to see how this does. Because we got to get something figured out here. I was going to make moves, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm not ready to call this. I said that I'm not going to end this on a non-playoff run. And I'm absolutely not. If we don't make the playoffs, we're going to do at least one more season. We got to end with a playoff run. You just can't go out like that. But if we don't make the playoffs this season, ooh, 2 years left, 2.7 mil. How old is he? He's 26. He's a two-way defender. That solves some. Yeah, actually, I will claim him. Kabanov. Because if I claim, hey, we already got a win. Claiming him, that helps out my third pairing because I should be able to call him up. Let's see. Come on. Am I still a champion? Yep. I've been a team. My team status has been champion for who knows how long. Alright, so is he up here or is he down in the minors? He is down in the minors. I don't have a whole lot of cap space. So if I want to bring him up, I have to send somebody fairly decent down. And I've got these guys here. We'll send down Franzen. Oh, I'll be over the cap though. Franzen and Timashov. There we go. I don't care if either one of them gets claimed. They probably didn't. Nope. Alright, cool. So let's hop back into our NHL team. I didn't realize that I had so much cap space locked up in my scratches. Alright, so if I put Kabanov in there. Oops. Ruslan Kabanov, two-way defender. Pretty decent stats. He's better than the 76 I had there to begin with, so actually going to put him up one. We're going to put Shea with Hurdle. And we'll give that a go. We'll see if this is any better. I mean, we already want to know what the new roster, I think, or the new lines. I said I don't remember if I messed with that. We're currently a wild card spot. I mean, even with our record, we're only 8 points behind first place, and that's not an impossible task to get to. If we make the playoffs, we'll do the first round in this video because otherwise it's going to be way too short. But I'm going to kind of keep an eye on it here. But we just need our offense has been pretty decent, but we can't seem to keep the puck out of the net. But, I mean, since making the line changes, there's three shutouts. There's actually 4 shutouts. There's 5 shutouts. We've actually changed up the lines here. Might have sparked something. I'm gonna stop the sim at April 1st, and we'll go double check the standings to see where we are. We're gonna lose 4 in a row before I stop the sim. Oh no, we beat the Devils. All right. Always count on the Devils to make you feel better. Are the Hurricanes good? No. How do we lose to them back to back? Are the Bruins good? No. So let's look at our final 5 games after we look at the standings. All right, so we're up to 4th with 89 points. We have a 3-point lead on the second wildcard team. McDavid kind of coming alive a little bit. We have, what, 68 plus 7? That's 77 games. No, that's not great. All right, so we're only 4 points behind first place. So the Metro is very well balanced. No one's running away with it. We've got one of the middle of the road offenses. All right, so we're 3 points on the Devils. The Atlantic Division, okay, I wouldn't think we're a playoff team. We have to be. That's 78 points. That's 11 points behind us. The Hurricanes can possibly catch us. I mean, they did just beat us twice, but overall, I think we're going to be a playoff team. Tough to not be a playoff team with that. Looking at our team, Patrick Kane, 41 points as a 39-year-old. I mean, it's a 79 overall. That's still pretty good. Huselius is struggling on that first line a little bit. But he's more there for defense, but he's a -3. So, a little confusing. Pogge, 40 points. McLeod, -15. Damn. Now, which McLeod is that? Is that the one that's on the 4th line? Yeah, okay, that's the 4th line one, and this is the top 6 one. Reefers has 15 goals, so he's kind of coming alive down there. 3rd line goal scorer. Fritz has 26 points. He's a +12, so that second line has done really well. Rankin's only a -2, so our bottom 6 is starting to come back around. And then Kavanaugh, he's a -11. Hey. Malmstrom's a -9, so that's second. I mean, they're probably playing with the second or the 3rd line, and that's not helping them very much. How's Curry doing back there? Is he holding it down at least? 30 and 20, a 929 save percentage, and a 210 goals against. So he's doing really well back there, despite the struggles our team's having in front of him. Now he's probably had a resurgence here near the end, considering all those shutouts. But we have a 3-point lead on the second wildcard spot. We have a 7-point lead on the team after that, and an 11-point team on the lead after that. So we should be locked in. I think Philly's the team that's behind us. Let's see, that's 91 points. No, they're 2 points ahead of us. Yeah. So if we beat Philly, we tie them. We beat Philly. So we are tied for a division spot. So the 3rd spot in the division. Ooh, taking on the Lightning. All right. That's 2 in a row. Taking on the Penguins as well. So we've beaten everybody in front of us. But the only issue is we're going to end up against Buffalo here. Yeah, they beat us. I was looking away. I kind of expected them to beat us. So going into our last game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, where we sit. We are probably clinched. We are clinched. 95 points. This win, if we win, we could potentially end up as the 2 seed in the division, depending on Pittsburgh and Philly's results. We can either be 2, 3, or 4. It's all gonna depend on this one game. So we're gonna do a full sim and see how we do. A win here would be big. So let's go. All right, off to a good start. Connor McDavid. He's kind of hopefully he can ride this little resurgence he's had to the postseason. Mahar. I will never settle on his name. Can we finish it off strong? If we end up as the 2nd place team in the division, considering how bad our regular season was looking, I'll be shocked. Because it looked pretty awful. But we got the job done. We did our part. We won our final game 2-1 over the division-winning Columbus Blue Jackets. Pittsburgh lost to Washington. Ooh, but Philly beat Montreal. So that probably puts us as the 3rd seed, and we'll draw the Philadelphia Flyers in round 1. I have to assume. Sure enough. Yep. No, we're starting in Philly. So we are the 3 seed, taking on the 2 seed, New York, Philly. I don't think this is a series I've really had happen very often, but let's look at our team here. I know we're kind of looking at this a lot. Mahar, 34 goals. I mean, again, the guy's always a 30-goal scorer. He's a little down from last year, but he's still very consistently 34 goals. McDavid ended with 68 points. Again, not the best. I want 100 points out of McDavid, but I just can't seem to find a line that meshes with him. 87 still his best. Patrick Kane putting up 44 points, 18 goals. Not bad. McLeod's both doing all right. The minus 15 is a little concerning. Our bottom six is still struggling, including our second defensive pairing. Oh boy. All right. Well, this postseason is gonna dictate how we continue going. We are gonna do round one right now, though. Curry had such a good year. 930, a 208 goals against average, 9 shutouts. Hopefully that continues. We need that to continue. But let's go look at the standings. I don't know why I backed out of that screen. I'm going right back into it. Alright, so we know Philly. We tied with Philly in terms of points. The 2-3 matchup, they probably had wins. Yeah, they had regulation wins on us with 39 to our 36. Goals for, they scored 1 more goal than us. They gave up 20 more. So, encouraging factors that they might be able to keep up with us offensively, but if they struggle at all to score, we should be able to take advantage. Power play, both power plays are pretty good. Both penalty kills are pretty good. We're better across the board in every category. We have 7 shorthanded goals. Damn. We're better. They're better on the we're better on the road than they are at home. So, or they're on the road. Nah, let me start that again. We are better on the road than they are on the road, but they are the better home team. So, this will be an interesting series. I'm curious to see what Philadelphia's rocking, because I'm assuming everybody's retired. Because I had Voracek last season, right? That was this team. Is that this team? Or was it the Kings? That might have been the Kings. Yeah, that was the Kings. Either way, we're 10 seasons deep. I'm sure everybody's gone. So first line, Oscar Lindbaum, Nolan Patrick, Brock Besser. Interesting. Kasperi Kapanen, Vladimir Arkhipov, Braden Shen. I don't know. Ursina. Daze. And I'm sure that is Daze because of Eric Daze, the ex-Hawk. Nikolai Markov and William Carrier. This team does not look impressive, man. How do they get their points? Who scored? Lindbaum had 56 points. That's pretty good for an 83. Nolan Patrick had 59. Only 12 goals, though. Brock Besser had 35 goals. Where's that, Mike? Where was that when I had him? The fuck? Kasperi Kapanen. Again, this team just... He had 15 points. Vladimir Arkhipov, he had 52. Braden Shen had 37. 37 points from the third line center. Third line winger had 22. Ursina had 22. Again, this team, it's... I don't know, man. Very first line heavy. Defensively, though, Provorov, Sugihara, Elliott, Gostisbehere. I mean, these guys are dynamite back here. This is a really good top 4. And they've got some offense with Provorov and... Yeah, Provorov had 56 points, or 55. Gostisbehere had, what, 56, I think? 44, so still. And then Yarvinen and Myers, that's not a bad decor. 91, 87, 85, 83, but who's in net? They've got a good goalie, right? Victor Wingels, he's an 85 with 67 poise, so he's going to shut us out in the first 2 games, and we're not going to get anything by him. He had a good year. Goals against is a little high, but his save percentage. So they give up a lot of shots, it would seem. So let's see, they gave up 2,000 shots. I think we gave up 1,900. I think those were Curry's stats. But let's go ahead and hop in. Let's see how we did against him in the regular season. We know we beat him at the end of the year. All right, we beat him in April. Yep. All right, so there's 1-0. Philadelphia. Where are you, Philly? There they are. So we saw them twice in January. We split 6-1, lost 5-3. So we had a convincing win. They had maybe an empty netter to put the game away. Got them again in February, 4-1 victory. And then we got them again in April with 2-1. So we 3-1 against them. I like our chances. We're gonna hop right in. I'm not gonna change any of my lines. We're just gonna go with it. Game 1 in Philly. Could be our last playoff run. We'll have to wait and see. On the board earlier, Mahar. Very nice, very nice. 1-0 Rangers. Ooh, they answer, though. Elliott Markov. Again, this team, it makes no sense. Connor McDavid on the power play. Rasmus Dahlin on the power play. Tim McLeod? Right, 5-on-5. Either way, that's 3 goals in 2 minutes. That was a nice answer after giving up the lead in the second. So we scored once, they scored back to back, then we answered with 3 in a row. Very nice, very nice. And that is, yeah, game 1 to the Rangers. Very nice. Let's go. Let's go, boys. This is the year. This is the storybook ending we've been looking for. Regular season struggles, late season push, divisional playoff spot against a big time rival. Oh my goodness, the offense came alive. Arkhipov and Huselius scored, but that second line, or that third line, was amazing. They scored all 4 goals. All right, we got to answer. Come on. That kid's got a hat trick. Breed Cruz? I don't know. On Marshall, so we pulled Curry. It's 5-3. Who scored in the second? McDavid. Oh, Devin Shore. Playoff god Devin Shore making an appearance. Cutting it to a 1-goal game. Can we get that tying goal? Come on. Tie it up. Let's go to overtime. Oh, Nolan Patrick gets one from the corner. Probably should have stuck with Curry. But that's what happens when you sim. You give the AI the opportunity to make changes. Which I wish there was a little more in-depth of a sim, but I will have to wait until probably who knows how long for that. Probably have to play a different game. Alright, 1-1 in the series, going to New York. We gotta answer that. Come on. That third line dominated us that game. There we go, Patrick Kane, playoff canner on the board from the point. Surprised he got anything left in his shot from the point, being a 39-year-old. Well, I guess it's more technique than straight strength. Oh, Patrick Kane again. This time from the crease, so probably a breakaway or sometime. Ooh, Ivan Provorov. 2-1 late. Marshall still in net. Marshall still in net is not fantastic. McLeod, though, from the corner with a minute left, wins the game, saves my assistant coach's ass. Because there's no reason that Marshall should be playing a playoff game, let alone starting a playoff game. I'm going to go turn auto-rotate goalies off right now. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Holy crap, that was close. I'm surprised we came away with that. Auto-rotate goalies. Off. I have to go check my lines to make sure Curry's actually in net. Because he might not be, because we haven't simmed a day yet. And I don't want to get stuck with Marshall in it. Marshall's not a bad goalie, but he's not my goalie. Curry's my goalie. He's number 1. Alright, let's go. It's a good thing I don't have morale on, because he probably would have lost it being benched for a playoff game. Alright, so we're 2-1 in the series. Patrick Kane beat the Flyers that game. Or no, McLeod beat him, actually. Sorry. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Come on. Ooh, Braden Shen, Nolan Patrick. So the second and first line, but Patrick Kane, again, bringing that veteran poise come playoff time. So we need it the most. All right, 2-1 going into the third. We can handle this. Nice, Devin Shore. Ooh, Vladimir Arkhipov. Come on, Arkhipov, answer Arkhipov. Power play. Oh, we give up a shorthanded goal to Arkhipov. That's not what I was looking for. Alright, well, they're going to take that one. Alright, that's okay. That's alright. So we're 2-2 in the series now. 2-2 going to game 5. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Casey Rankin on the board. 1-0. Oh, Flyers answer that third line again, but Rasmus Dahlin gets one back. 2-1 going into the third. Oh, power play. They've got a good power play. Good kill, though. Still surprised to see we actually gave up a shorthanded goal, and this guy scores again, man. He's got like 7 goals this series. It's ridiculous. Oh, and Kasperi Kapanen gets one. We're falling apart. Flyers take a 3-2 lead on us. Ugh. Come on, we can't go out like this. Come on, game 6, answer. We got to get something here. Come on. 0-0 after 1. Oh no. Come on, big second period. There we go. Mahar on the board, 1-0. We need a big game, Curry. We need a big game. Now is the time to show that playoff clout that you have some seasons ago. Get us to game 7. We'll do the rest. Nice, McLeod with the empty netter. I kind of had a heart attack when I saw something pop up. But there we go. Curry, shutout in game 6. We're going to 7 because why not? Game 7 in Philly. Whew. All right, come on. All right, Devin Shore is starting the game. We're starting off strong. Oh, I didn't mean to sim the period. Jeffrey on, though. Gets us on the board. We're going to do a full sim. That's what I meant to do. Oh, Mahar. 2-0 after. Quickly into the second. Not after 2. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Play some puck possession. Force them to forecheck. Maybe they'll take some stick infractions. Get us on the power play. Or we'll just have a nice, easy second period. Oh, Christopher Reefers. 3-0. After 2. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'll go ahead and knock on wood, though, just to be safe. 29-20 in shots. Can we pull it off? Oh, we just had a flurry. 35-21. Curry, my man. Silencing the doubts, the trade rumors that were swirling all offseason, all regular season. Comes up big with shutouts in Game 6 and Game 7 to advance the Rangers to the next round. Take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. How fitting. We get the Blue Jackets at what might be our final run. But, as always, comment section below for predictions, reactions, anything and everything. I'm gonna put out the fantasy draft vote video on Wednesday. Or actually, no, on Thursday, sorry. But in addition to that, thank you for watching. And I will see you on Thursday for the series against the Blue Jackets.